on Style 411, your number one entertainment show. Yes, when it comes to fashion and lifestyle, and this is where we give it to you raw, celebrating Nigerian icons who are notable by works and of course by name. I'm Uche Onyekoluji, and as usual, we're going on a train this evening. Okay, let me call it evening. I mean, it's evening already. We're going on the train ride with a particular designer, yes, but I'm not going to tell you what part of the body she designs, if you know what I'm talking about. But before that, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, I mean, this is the place where we take you across the carpet. We look at what is wearing who and who is wearing what, and of course we do a bit of gossip, how to be better us, and of course times and trends, where we deal with what is timeless and what is trendy. And do not forget, we celebrate Nigerian icons here under the fashion icon. I'm talking too much. We'll take a break. When I return, we'll roll out some more. Take it away.
Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, yeah. I'm fresher than.
Welcome back, it's Style 411, and I love the sound of Look at Me Now. I mean, what better ways to portray your personality if not looking good? All right, it's time to go see who is wearing what and what is wearing who on the carpet. You be the judge of this. I'll keep mute. Go see it, and we'll be back.
Top boy. Shabalif. Baba. 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 Baba.
Shabby, you want banga to banga.
Baba.
Oh, boy, Baba.
Baba.
You can never top on spinal.
Baba.
Never top on bad.
Baba.
I get Timo, go say.
Baba.
Mama Timo, go to Jalaye.
Baba.
Oh, yeah, wait for the moolah.
Baba.
I say, wait for the Baba.
Baba.
Oh, yeah,
I'm no
Baba, let me see one.
Oh, yeah, ba.
Let me see one. Oh, yeah,
Hey, get off, Baba. Baba. Baba.
Baba, let me see one. Let me see one. Come, let's calculate.
Baba.
How much you get, how much you pay.
Baba.
I want a name for what you learn.
Baba.
I want a name for what to learn.
Baba.
That me be intellectual.
Baba.
That me they give them actual music. I'm a Baba lecturer.
Baba.
Baba lecturer, my nigga.
Baba.
Aye.
Hello, what's it on?
20 million is up.
20 million, péré.
That is up.
Ẹ lọ kó bọ́ndù tuntun wá jọ. Bá ayé kò ló wà.
Baba.
Ṣòwò èmi mo lówó kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́?
Baba,
Ẹ kó omi fún mi.
no, Baba don't play, man, no.
Baba.
Shabby, you want banga to banga.
Baba.
Oh, boy, Baba.
Baba.
You can never top on spinal.
Baba.
Never top on bad.
Baba.
I get Timo, go say.
Baba.
Mama Timo, go to Jalaye.
Baba.
Oh, yeah, wait for the moolah.
Baba.
I say, wait for the Baba.
Baba.
Oh, yeah,
I'm on no
Baba, let me see one.
yeah, ba.
Let me see one. Oh, yeah,
Ẹ kí ló fún bàbá? Bàbá. Bàbá. Bàbá.
Baba, let me see one. Let me see one. Go buy shit.
Baba.
How much you lose, how much you pay.
Baba.
One I want the international.
Baba.
International, zero money.
Baba.
Baby, there.
Baba.
Look into my right, so Uche.
Baba.
Don't collabo, we still there.
Baba.
For this collabo, what I like it.
Baba.
Music.
Win the building. Ladies.
What I like it.
Ladies.
FBI, FBI.
G.
No, Roy Keys.
Baba the Great. Kill.
Shabby, you want banga to banga.
Baba.
Oh, Baba.
Baba.
You can never top on spinal.
Baba.
Never top on bad. I get Timo, go say.
Baba.
Mama Timo, go to Jalaye.
Baba.
Oh, yeah, wait for the moolah.
Baba.
I say, wait for the Baba.
Baba.
Welcome back. I tell people I'm no fashion police, but if you must get it right, please get it right, but then don't leave your comfortable zone. Hey, fashion isn't that, it's not what you do and you feel all tired and feel all, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so who is our fashion icon for this week? Well, I did say she's a designer, but hey, she's not a clothier. She's not a hairstylist. She is not a makeup artist. She is not a body artist. She is not even a model. So who are we talking about? You may be wondering. I'll just let it out. Her name is Amaka Mba, and she is from Mbano in Imo State. And this is someone who studied computer science in All Nations University, Ghana. And you're wondering already, okay, so what part of fashion is this lady into? Guess what? She's a cobbler. I'm wearing one of her footwears and I love this. Just so comfortable
really
and so nice. And for those of you who monitored or watched the last BB Niger, every footwear you saw there was made by this girl. This is what I call proudly Niger. All right. When I tell people the Igbos got it, they say which you get so tribalistic and sentimental, but hey, God just packed talent, beauty, brain, you know. Okay, let's take a break. When we return, you get to meet this cobbler and a feminine body. Welcome back. Let's meet the CEO for Chris Zamba in person of Amaka Mba.
Hello.
It's good to have you.
Likewise.
I mean, I can bet that you're a model. If I meet you on the way and they tell me what profession, I'll just this one is a model. She's a model, maybe a plus size model.
My head is swelling.
But it's the truth. I look at what I'm wearing and I'm
Thank
like,
you.
whoa, this is nice, Amaka.
Yes,
For crying out loud, I know Igbos can venture into anything. But why didn't you think of hair, clothing, maybe jewelry, accessories? Why did you think of shoes?
Well, it started from my own personal experience.
Okay.
Like growing up as young as when I was 11, you know, during the Christmas period when you'd expect when our moms would want to go buy stuff for us, like buy shoes. My mom would take me to the kids sections in any store and then they wouldn't be able to find my size because I had really, really big feet.
Wow.
And it became an issue like from 11 upwards and then you know, she would be forced to go to the adult section of the stores and probably get just the same pair she would get for herself. And I was skinny, I was tall. Imagine being skinny and tall and having to wear heels because definitely most adult shoes come in heels.
Yeah.
Imagine having to wear heels and then people would question my mom, why are you allowing her to wear heels at this tender age? They wouldn't know that there's actually a story behind that. And because she was mostly being attacked for that, sometimes I would get the shoes and I would literally cut the heels, regardless of whether it's a platform or not. And there are times I would cut the heels of platforms and then they would end up pointing towards the hem. You know, so I just had to. It's something I knew I was going to do.
Okay.
Or just when I was going to do it, it's something I wasn't sure for. And then there's so many women like us that really find it difficult to find their sizes. I'm like, it's 43.5, roughly 44. It's unheard of. It's almost unheard of.
But are you saying you this basically for women and no men?
We started for women because, like I said, you have to experience it to know actually what is going on with the business and all that. And then I have 12 friends, even friends that are taller than me that do 46, and they're all women. Most of them are actually, they're not big. They're not as big as I am. They're skinny and tall. So definitely we started for women because that was my personal story. But over time, even with men that know that we do extended sizes for women, they still expect us to do something for them. So it's something I'm working on. Like my other brothers, if I'm this big, you should know that.
What your brothers were like, wow.
Yeah, so they are huge as well. Some do up to 47. I'm not going to mention any of them.
How about 50?
We are not there yet.
Seriously,
I'm sure somewhere in the world someone does that size. I'm sure. I would like to.
How about smaller sizes? I mean, I have a younger sister who, if I have to get her shoes, all I just have to go with is my.
Are you kidding?
And she'll be like, she doesn't like anyone putting, even her slip-ons. She'll tell you, don't put your leg, please, don't expand it for me, you know. So do you do for small size?
Yes, we do. Like we started from 41 to 44 because it was my personal experience. And the actual aim was to provide for women with big feet. But over time, women with smaller feet would come to the store and they'll be like, why are you being partial? Why don't you have something like regular sizes, not even smaller sizes, like the average sizes of 40, 39.
Like me.
Exactly. They would see really beautiful shoes and it's not in their sizes and they would be like, why are you not doing, why are you now being discriminatory or whatsoever? And I'm like, that is what we go through every day. So it's okay if you feel
that way.
A little part of what we felt all our lives, but over time I realized we needed to do that. So we do in extremely small sizes too. So we have 37s and 38s and you know, all glamorous and comfortable shoes as
shoes. I can imagine, they're nice. I mean,
come
home, drop all those foreign designs and just come home and patronize our
Definitely.
Okay, so I'm looking at it, you know, Nigerians, especially we ladies, we love to look good. We like to change our wardrobe over and over again. But the fear of how much is it? I hope Chris Mba is affordable.
Affordable luxury, yes, definitely.
I like that. Affordable luxury.
It is like we focus on the prices on the shoe. We don't try to make it too expensive, but then we are also expected to provide quality.
Quality, yeah.
You know, with the made in Nigeria or the Nigerian brand, although most of our shoes are not made in Nigeria just yet. But with the few ones we make abroad, we still try to make it reasonably priced, just so that it's all about satisfying the fashion need of every woman. No woman has to feel left out. You're sure to come to our store and you're sure that regardless of your size, you're able to find
you're
something.
ready to wear. You can just come and pick up.
Yes.
And sometimes you can come to make.
Okay, for the making, we are not there just yet because, okay, with the factories that provide or that produce abroad, they have a minimum order quantity MOQ that they give to us. So we are not able to do shoes individually. But for the smaller sizes, we are able to, like, okay, in Nigeria here, like, if I'm going to go to that, like when we started and I was doing my market survey, I went to a bar and then they didn't have a mode to produce even shoes as little as 43 for women. Like their average or their considered big size was like 42, 41. Of which we Africans, we are big boned, most of us, not entirely, but the average African is normally on the big side. And I was shocked that they were not able to provide those ones. So that was even why we needed to go abroad to make certain sizes and all that. But of course, with time, we would want to make like specifically according to a client's need or what they tell us that they want us to make.
Exactly. Oh, wow. I thought we were going to be lectured today, so grab a pen and paper because we'll be talking and be learning. I wish I could just be floating my leg.
And they're super comfortable. You can wear them all day. You wouldn't even feel like you have any shoes on, I promise you.
And they're very light.
Comfortable.
Trust me, it's something you like. Okay, so let's go through a bit of gossip. We ladies like to gossip. Let's go see what's up on Star Gossip, and we'll be back still talking with Chris Mba. Go nowhere.
The benefits of drinking water for your skin. Drinking an adequate amount of water daily is important for overall good health because water aids in digestion, circulation, absorption, and even excretion. But what about drinking large amounts of water for proper skin health? Claims have been made that drinking water gives you a radiant, healthy, younger-looking complexion, while others say it has no effect on skin's appearance whatsoever. The fact is that the skin is an organ, and just like any other part of the body, your skin is made up of cells. And skin cells, like any other cell in the body, are made up of water. Without water, the organs would certainly not function properly or at their best. If your skin is not getting a sufficient amount of water, the lack of hydration will present itself by turning your skin dry, tight, and flaky. Dry skin has less resilience and is more prone to wrinkling. As water is lost in large quantities every day, you need to replace it somehow. The unfortunate truth about drinking water and skin is that water will reach all the other organs before it reaches the skin. So, it's important to apply water to our skin and keep it there. This will not only show a visible difference in hydration, but it can prevent wrinkles as well.
Welcome back. It's time for our one, and of course we're with Chris Mba. Chris Mba, yes. She's Nigerian, she is Igbo. So don't say because you see it somewhere, it's okay. I hope it's not a French designer, a Brazilian designer, no. This is probably Nigerian. Okay, so I love what I'm wearing. It's similar to what you're wearing, but I know this is not the only designs you do. Do you do sneakers and the likes, or you have just restricted
like a wide range of designs? And sometimes customers come to tell us, we have sneakers, we have slippers, we have flats, we have work shoes, we have pumps. And then there are times that customers like, we made this in just 2 sizes when we started for this particular design. And then the customer came and she said, I don't know how you're going to do it. I want a brown. And we had to do a large quantity of brown. That even sold out even before this.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm about brown.
So sometimes they tell us what they want to do, they want us to do, and then if we get much feedback from a certain group of people regarding a particular design or a particular pattern that they would want, then we'll work towards that. Like for our new designs, we have new designs coming up, and then we want to do like the regular shoes, but in different heels. The pointy heels for people that like to work on nails.
Okay.
People that, most people say if your shoes are comfortable, then it doesn't work. You understand? So people want the pointy, very stilettos and all that. Some people want block heels like myself. Comfort is everything to me. And then some people want the regular heels too.
Heels, yeah.
So still the aim, meeting the fashion need for every woman. Like we would want you to know that if you're seeing a shoe you like, it comes in the same design or in the design you would want it to come into. So we're working on providing a particular design with 3 different heel patterns, and then it's left for you to choose what you want.
You know what I'm wondering? You're saying it so effortlessly, like there was no challenges, there was no issue.
That would be true.
I know Igbos have a way of just battling these hurdles. They're like, challenges is just like immunity, like just bring it,
them.
So what are the challenges you faced so far?
So far, like I emphasized earlier, that would be having to produce entirely the shoe. Of course, we want to do the made in Nigeria thing. At least buy in Nigeria to grow the Nigeria. I would want all the shoes to be made in Nigeria, truthfully, but the factories are not just...
Not there yet.
Not there yet, that's the word. They are not able to, they don't consider it normal for you to do a 44, a 45 or a 46 just yet. I wouldn't know, but the places I went to do my market survey, maybe there's a factory out there, I wouldn't know. And please, if you're out there, contact me.
Please contact me.
Yeah, so the ones we know so far, they are not able to provide. And then the leather quality, so you go to the average leather market and then you would see a reasonable portion, a reasonable quantity of leather, and then maybe if you produce and you want to reproduce, they tell you it's sold out. So what do you tell your clients? So that is also an issue for us.
And about power supply.
Power supply, being that we don't really do the production entirely here, that is quite. It's not okay just yet, but it doesn't really affect us as much as unless at the store where we sell the shoes. And then importation again, you know, that's why the prices are escalated way more than you'd expect because on importing and everything.
But how do you deal with it? I mean, this is a male-dominated industry. Do you get that? You know that look of, what is she doing here?
Exactly. Like sometimes I'm sure like most people don't even know that I'm the Chris Mba per se because they see the shoes and they're like, okay, this name is at the door and this is what is in here. Like, how come? And I'm like, they're my designs. And if they admired it before, they'll be like, oh, okay, like you made them. Well,
I know that name.
And how did you get to this point? And then I have to tell my story over and over again. But the beautiful thing is that now, like, tall, full-figured women, the average sizes, the petite sizes, they are just, they feel good. They feel that they know that this is where they can come to and find their sizes. And then marketing is necessary too because most people don't know. And then there are people that would contact them and they'll be like, for example, where have you been all my life? And then they come and they pick like 5 pairs. It's that crazy.
I see.
Yes, it's that crazy.
Okay, so we'll still be talking with Chris Mba, but before we do it again, let's go sit a bit of times and trends. You like what is trendy, you like what is timeless. Let's go say it, and when we return, we'll be wrapping up with Chris Mba. Go nowhere, we're not done with you yet.
The color nude is definitely gaining ground in fashion. Some say it is the new black. The nude color could be reflected in all forms of fashion from makeup, the eyes and the lips, to dresses, and the most common in shoes and bags. What color is exactly nude? Some say it is neutral hues, pared back shades, champagne sand hue. The online color finder for Pantone, the company that largely sets color formula standards for fashion and home goods manufacturing, says it's light beige. But the question is, to whom is all these colors truly nude? Arguments going on in the fashion world say they're referring to these colors as nude is racist in nature because it doesn't blend with the skin tones of the colored race. The color brown is referred to as brown. For example, Michelle Obama caused a stir with the frogs when she chose a floor-length gown in a lovely shade to meet the Indian Prime Minister last November. The dress was described by its designer Naeem Khan as a sterling silver sequin, abstract floral nude strapless gown. Associated Press said it was flesh-colored, the color of Obama's skin notwithstanding. Now, Associated Press appears to have revised that description to champagne, an act that has triggered a lot of conversations. But if the color nude will be justifiably used, it should be colors that blend with the skin of the wearer. Because these colors of nude on the skin of a black is reviewed as a color rather than neutral. So to you, what is nude?
All right, welcome back. It's still Star 411, and of course we are with Amaka, but I like to call her Mba. I just like that name, Mba. How did you come about that name?
That would be a collection of all my names, Christiana, Amaka Mba, so I just had to. I wanted my father's name to be there, of course.
Okay, talking about father, I mean, you started having these issues from age 11, and if I know our parents so well, you must go to school. And I'm wondering how computer science becoming a cobbler.
I was forced to go to school. Well, like from computer science, yes, I knew this is what I wanted to do, but how I was going to go about it at that age, I wasn't so sure, and that was why I would have cutlass to be cutting the heels and all that. So with my dad, like, of course he knew, because it was impossible, and it wasn't just me, my brothers too. Although theirs wasn't as big as mine at that time regarding that.
And you being a lady, you know?
Yeah, with me being a lady, it was really difficult for me. Yeah, so it was difficult, and then you would go to a store, they'd be like, madam, they need work shoe for your picking. You know that kind of thing. So you grew up hearing they need to work shoe, they need work shoe. So I was not asking myself, who will work the shoe? You understand? So I knew I was going to do it, but how I was going to go about it, I did not know. So after my youth service, I came in, and then I told my dad that this was what I wanted to do, and then he said that he just said, are you sure this is what you want to do? How are you going to go about it? I said, Daddy, don't worry. I said, okay, that the best thing I would do is just to do my market survey, you know what the market wants and all that. And then I did, and ever since then, because they're my family.
Now he's a proud father now.
Of course he is.
He said, that's my daughter.
Yes, the shoemaker.
Oh my God. So, but this is you who creates your design. And it really can be frustrating. Maybe because cobblers are not up to that level yet. When we have tailors, now we don't have tailors anymore, we have designers. No more machinists, and then you see people copy your design. Have you been in their shoes?
Not really, not just yet. Like you said, we've not gotten to that level just yet.
Where people, but
I've not seen anybody do
not even when it comes to slip-ons, maybe flat. So where people can just easily.
Not really.
Especially our bar brothers, they're very good at these things.
Maybe because the brand is not that, like I said, we started 3 years ago, and then with women's design, it's very versatile. You could play with a lot of designs. You could gain inspiration from other brands as well. So the copying thing is not there yet, but hopefully it comes out and accept it, because that shows you're growing.
You're growing. But do you have a favorite design?
My favorite design would be, we had the ombre collection, the pumps that had the two-tone. Yes, and the muse too. It sold out real fast. So so that's
the Igbo part. It sold out real fast.
Yeah, so long as it's selling out, is my favorite design.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that would be my favorite part.
Wow, I must say it's been interesting talking to you. You're so inspiring, insightful, and I must say you're a sharpener. I'm sure a whole lot of ladies out there learning and beginning to see things that there are other means and ways. Don't get lazy. Just get a certificate, but then do something better with it. But before we let you go, let's have your social media handle.
Okay, my Instagram would be at Krizamba, AKRI, at Krizamba rather, KRIZAMBA. Twitter same, Facebook same. Just Google Krizamba, you'll see us. I think we're the first Krizamba word, which is actually what I wanted to work on.
That's the right one. Google
Krizamba. You would reach us whichever way. We sell on Jumia, we sell on Konga, we sell on Hills NG. You would reach us whichever way you want to.
I love that. Okay. You Google, you get them, and of course, you'll see her number written on the screen, and of course, her social media handle written on the screen. I hope I've helped you enough. Okay. What do we say, Amaka? Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much, Amaka. We're going to be having out a game. Don't worry, because this kind of people will keep drilling and drilling and drilling, suck them till we know there can never be anything not to suck anymore anyway. So we'll keep sucking and sucking. All right, to you out there, you're the reason we're seated here. Thank you so much. This is where we'll pull the curtain. Do not forget, we'll do the same time again next week. And then, of course, I do love you. Remember, the life you have is a debt you owe God. Live right. Tomorrow isn't promised, except God wills it. I'll see you again. I'm Uche Onyekulude. Bye for now.